Welcome back to SmackDown Vs Raw 2008 General Manager Mode. I am your host, Attack Slug, and we have a roster here that continues to get upset over things that I cannot quite make them happy on, like Edge, who now wants to win a match. So Edge today must win a matchup. Now, as far as Kane goes, perhaps Kane gets a shot at that US title. As far as Shawn goes, perhaps Shawn, who is not currently in a feud, gets a shot at that US title. And Steve Austin, I gave him a shot, and he is now at 5 fatigue. You get the week off, Steve Austin. You're not upset just yet, so you can wait on that. But let's handle this otherwise. In terms of fatigue, it is just Austin at that 5, and Taker and Edge are at 4. But otherwise, contractually, we have Slug and Crime Time need some new deals. We have how much in the bank here? We have 4.8 mil in the bank. Let's do some small spending here with these contracts. So some there and some for our tag team champions. Crime Time, money, yeah. Let's get that done and dusted. So that means we have on our thing now 4 million in the bank. And Randy and Shawn and Take have 4 weeks to go. There are no injuries. And our overall, we have Steve Austin at 92. So Steve here, more charity work for him this week. But no match. I don't want to risk an injury to Stone Cold Steve Austin. So otherwise, current champions, that's fine. But otherwise, these are fine. But otherwise, we have the fact that in our Power 25, it is indeed Randy Orton should be a contender. Yesterday, that should have been John Cena, and it wouldn't let me do it. So, let's see how things play out on the program today. So, that being said, let's get in that charity work for Steve here, and head over into charity events for Mr. Austin here. Go shake them kids' hands and whatnot. It's cool, it's fine, +2. And then another +2 on the day of ECW in Chicago, Illinois. So there we go with that. And certainly, if SmackDown is in Chicago, gotta make sure to book one CM Punk. As they say, the hometown guy in their hometown makes sense, even though in real life they tend to lose, but that is kind of neither here nor there. 96. So 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more charity events for Mr. Stone Cold here. We have 2 more days. Imagine that. So back up to 100, Steve-O. It's fine. We're handling our business, if you will, with old Stone Cold. So that should put us back to where we at here before we had to have him rest for a week and do that R&R. So yes, 100 overall. We're good with that. So what happened on Raw in Cleveland? 3-star Raw. So we had Stitsky beat Masters and Tori in a handicap match. We had Sandman, Marcus, and Mickey defeat Ashley. Why, though? And then, main event was MVP, Helms, and Melina taking on Regal, Kennedy, and Chavo. Meanwhile, Chicago, EC-Dub, 4-star ECW, vacant. Mark Henry again over Michelle McCool. Kelly and Finlay beat Nitro and Umaga. Elijah beats Lashley, retains that ECW title in a submission matchup. The King of Cool and Candice beat Kali and Kenny. CNC beat K and K. Okay, sure. Now then, moving on to SmackDown. We have a couple of goals here. HBK and Kane want a title opportunity, and Edge wants to win, and we should have Randy Orton versus King Booker for that World Heavyweight title. Now, it might not let me do that based on what happened on the show yesterday. So I'm going to try it. World title. He's in contention, thank God. But we have this feud going on, so we have to have John Cena in the corner of Randy Orton. And hopefully it will let me do that. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not going to guarantee it, but we'll see. So John Cena needs to be here involved in this matchup. Yes. Okay, I don't know why it didn't work yesterday. I couldn't see it. They couldn't see him, but we're here today doing it, and it's fine. Ridiculous. But next up, we must have the in place of a promo here for Stone Cold and Edge. So this one needs to keep going, right? But we're also going to have Edge in action. We're going to have Kane, and we're going to have Shawn Michaels in this matchup. So there we go with that. But also, we must now change up our cruiserweight match, which is no longer Rey and CM Punk. It is the new challenger, yours truly, Attack Slug, in that bit of business. So that should hopefully continue those high level. Why? Well, for right now, let's take it and make it a non-title affair, as this is the feud going on right now for these two. This match, I will change it into a 2-on-2 hardcore tag team matchup for those tag team titles. And now, we want Edge in the match because Edge has to win. And Edge's opponents for this contest will be CM Punk. So that should be a one-on-one affair, Edge and CM Punk. I will play as Edge and hopefully win, but if not, I'll pause it and quit and do it again. I don't know. So Edge versus CM Punk, because Edge is upset and he wants to win. Then, tag team title hardcore matchup. Then, your Edge and Stone Cold promo. Then, myself, Mysterio, non-title, for now. Then, Batista, Kane, Taker, and HBK US title fatal 4-way. A second promo, perhaps for some money, so advertising. And the main event is King Booker and Randy Orton for that World Heavyweight title. Confirm the show. We must make Edge win in this matchup against CM Punk. My own worst enemy in this game is not Raw. It's not ECW. It is my own roster is my worst enemy that has to be fought against to make sure things run smoothly on this broadcast, on this program. It's a little rough. Because otherwise, we're doing all right. We're doing pretty good here at this point in the career. But good Lord, these guys are just giving me problems left and right every single week. So you do what you can do. You hump the ring when you can. You move on and you try to make it a win here. Let's get down to brass tacks with a hip toss. Wrestling 101. If you run at somebody, you're probably going to get a hip toss. That's probably going to happen. But, more importantly, HUD, give me that meter so I know what I'm doing here with CM Punk. Just smacking around here on the show, on the broadcast. Smack, 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 smack. That's what you get, CM Punk. Dragon Screw Leg Whip for CM Punk. And walking it dry with the Rated R, a superstar. And again, back to it. Pick him up and get back to it. And we'll see. Can I do a strong grapple? I can. Work the arm. And head towards my finish. Hit that spear, spear, spear on CM Punk. That's the plan. Perhaps. Not going to guarantee it, but it is the plan. No! Reverse! Reverse! Edge, reverse! Yes! Fantastic. Love it. No, don't love that. There we go. Alright, so can I do it in the corner here? No? Alright, let's just do the other one. So, that one there. Not a spear, but, you know. Put him down! The execution and or the education. Edge-o-matic? Rope break. Edge of rope break is where we're at here on the show today. It's fine. We do what we do here. Pinfall! 2 and a 2 count. Argue. Argue. What do you say, ref? Come on! That was a win! That was a win! Call it properly. Okay, so can I go to the corner here and hit Y? No? Alright, do I run and hit Y? No? Alright, I don't know how to actually do a spear here for Edge, so that's a problem. Let's just pick him up and do our thing again, and knock out CM Punk. He didn't get knocked out. He didn't get knocked out. Are you serious, bro? Are you serious? I poke you in the eye. That was 2 finishers, Punk. You should be donezo. And I'll get you into the center of the ring here. Or not. Over here. And then pin you. And then 1, 2, 3. That should be it. What? Again? Referee, are you blind? That was 3. What's wrong with you, bro? I have no idea how to do a spear. You'd think it'd be standing in the corner, running, you know, one of those things. But it's not. Instead, we're going to the top. Going to the top. Big old backdrop. All the way down and lost the finisher. Who cares? Pinfall. Center of the ring. 2. Bro. I have to keep on doing this to gain more meter because heel business. But bro, you've got to be joking me with this. Again, 3rd finisher. This should be a knockout. And there it is. Edge gets his win over CM Punk. Congratulations to the Rated R Superstar. Now stop being upset. You had a title shot, and you had a win. So now, you should be at least content in your business. But it's me. He's man. That is some heel business there, talking trash, getting in his face. And here's to ya. Okay, sure. Meanwhile, in our tag team division, it is new champions Jeff Hardy and Triple H. Meanwhile, myself and Rey Mysterio, what do we got? I beat Rey Mysterio. Am I now in contention next time for that Cruiserweight title? Alright, this one could be interesting. Batista, Kane, Taker, and HBK US title. And HBK, once again, is US champion. So now I gotta book Batista versus HBK with Taker in the corner tomorrow to keep that feud going and keep that all in the loop. That was the danger of booking a Fatal 4-Way for that. Meanwhile, King Booker, Randy Orton, World Heavyweight Championship, Book retains with the Book KO, I guess, again. I don't know. But let's run things till December to Dismember in Miami. Welcome to Miami. And check on our... Hold on. Let's go all the way to Monday here, because whatever. In Dublin, Ireland. So, there we go. This was a 4.5-star pay-per-view. Vacant. We had Lashley beat Henry. Finlay beat Michelle McCool. Kelly and Nitro beat Kali and Umaga. And Double C's beat that Elijah and Kenny in a tag team elim matchup. So, sure, I guess. Like, titles? Anybody? Bueller? Whatever. Anyhow, let's check on what is happening here. We have no phone calls, no change in percentage here, but I'm sure there are things to see in our match of the week. Carlito. Fan change, SmackDown, plus 125K. You love it. There's that 4.5-star pay-per-view for ECW. Raw brings us a 1, 2, 3-star Raw. And SmackDown, the blue brand, is a 1, 2, 3, 4-star SmackDown. Fans, 2.3 mil ECW. Raw is 2.22. And SmackDown, 4.8 maybe? 7.3. Close enough. We're heading towards a 5 million deal here, which is awesome. The main event on that show was tremendous because Carlito, he's cool. Meanwhile, fan support is still just cranking upward, and Raw is just stumbling and bumbling. And then we have our 4.8 mil in the bank, evened out. Power 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So, Sandman, Carlito are in there, and then it's Big Dave and John Cena. And down here at the bottom is Punk and Kane. But over on our actual SmackDown Power listings, Attack Slug and Edge can challenge for that world title. But also, did we ruin any of our deals here? No. Everything is still good. So one more week on these two, then we'll have 4 two-thumbs-up rivalries heading towards the Royal Rumble. And I can't get mad at that. Because eventually, some more big bumps in our winning GM of the Year percentages, and then finishing this video series. That's the plan, right? That is the overall plan. Who is fatigued the most? All right, it is CM Punk after that knockout from the Edgester. So, that is it for a fine Thursday. I'm going to save the game now and see you for one more day this week on Friday. Tomorrow, it should be a crazy. I'm Attack Slug. Thanks for watching. More videos right here. I'll see you next time, and I'm out.